This could be fun. Sorry, it's not gonna be that fun. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm always trying out fun new things like this doohickey. What the heck is that? You'll find out coming up on my channel in the next few weeks. Hi everyone, welcome back to Rachel's Studio, and in today's tutorial we're going to explore 3 different techniques, one of which is totally brand new to me. So let's jump right in and get started. Thank you so much to Jessica Farron, the photographer. Be sure to check out her website. And the owner of Fantine, Kelly Hambidge. Thank you ladies both, by the way, for the use of this beautiful muse for this painting. And the first thing that I want to show you in this tutorial is how I use the end of the inserts for this, which I'm going to show you later in this video. I use the inserts because they make perfect small little circles for those white jewels. The cat is rubbing my tripod. So I use these little inserts for this eraser to apply masking. And I've used a lot of different things before to apply masking. So you can use creative solutions. That's what I call it for my son Parker. Use creative solutions to figure out new innovative ways to put on your masking. So this is really just to inspire you to think creatively when you're thinking about how you can apply your masking for interesting masking effects. And the way that I did it for this particular tutorial, I needed perfect circles that were small, medium, and large for the brow band jewelry decoration. And so I used a really small eraser insert that came with this. I just happened to have that. And then I had a slightly larger one that I used for the next size up. And then I used the end of a pencil to apply masking with that. So let's check out how I did that. It's not getting anything dirty, so I don't know what that's gonna look like. That might be a hot mess. Might have messed up. All right, the next little trick I want to show you all, and you might be familiar with these, you might not, but these are called wisp brushes. This is a wisp brush. Actually, you can see it better that way, can't you? These come in all different sizes, all different shapes, and you can use them to paint grass, you can use them to paint water ripples, you can use them to paint fur. So in today's demonstration, I'm going to show you how I used it in my newest painting for my online students to paint this Frisian Fantine's fur on Fantine's face. Let's take a look. All right, I'm just going to continue to build up the layers in this, and I'm going to get some lamp black activated, and I'm using my rake brush. I'm going to just play with that. I'm going to make some kind of purple black here. And I'm going to get a piece of paper towel so I can just blot a little bit. Just going to continue to build up. And I'm painting in the direction of the fur with tea consistency. So as this dries, it will look a lot lighter. And up in here is a lot of black looking. And then very little color in here where there's like a highlight. And then back to the darker over here. So all this can be easily fixed and scrubbed. Don't worry about little mistakes like that. All right, for the grand finale, I want to show you this new doohickey I was so excited to try out. I learned about this forever ago in a Tom Lynch workshop, and he still teaches. I do believe he's got a lot of things that are available on his website for purchase, like the dot bottles I talked about in one of my hack videos. I will link that here. But he introduced me to the idea of using an electric eraser to erase like fine little lines or fine little dots, like the glimmer in an eye or dapples on water. Or he has a painting where he was painting a neon sign that had perfect little dots, and he did it with this little baby. It's an electric eraser, and the trick is to get an ink insert, not a graphite insert. And I started even though I've known about this for years, I've never tried it. And when I finally decided I'm going to try that for my YouTube subscribers, I couldn't find any in the US except for this one that's made in Japan. I'm sure there's other ones. I just didn't know where to look, but I found this on Amazon. I will link this below where you can get this on Amazon. And this one was $10 cheaper than most of the same exact brand on other websites. So I'll leave that link where I got mine. And this has an ink insert, but let's take a look and see what you can do with this little baby. All right, so I've been playing with this new little toy, and this is a what they call a sand eraser. It's like an ink eraser. And so it also comes with graphite erasers, but this insert that I have in now is a sand eraser or ink eraser. And it's best for doing like fine little lines, like I've been playing with it right here. And the jury's kind of out. I don't know if I would say jump on this and get this if you don't have a bunch of money to burn through. It is an interesting idea, and you can get some fine little lines. And I find that it works better on like milk consistency paint that's dried. This thicker cream consistency paint, it doesn't knock through that as much. But in the reviews, it says just be patient and just kind of scrub. But just know this is like a sand eraser, so you've got to use it on good paper. And then after you've erased with it, I don't know how workable the paper is after that. I haven't used it a lot. So let's see if we can erase this little edge and also soften this. So I want to kind of use the edge. That's why I'm... So see, it did erase some, and I think it works better on areas that don't have a lot of paint in them. So it did something there. And in just the right circumstances, it's the perfect thing to have. Yes, I can see that. See, so it's doing nicely overall. So in just the right situation, see, like here, it made that little dot there. But I think for 90% of the situations where you would use this, you could just use a scrubber. And do just as well. Wow, look at that little dot though. That worked great on the lamp black. Also, if you just leave it in one spot and scrub, 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 then that seems to be the best outcome. Then it gets it pretty darn light. I mean, look at that little eyelash it just scrubbed out. Pretty good. There you go. The ink electric eraser. All right. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Be sure to subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time. Now go watercolor your world. Bye, everybody.